So after successfully qualifying for the Olympic Games, Samoa have their next task just around the corner, and that is the Dubai Sevens. They're in Pool A, and boy is it a tough pool, but they will be looking forward to the challenge. Brian Lima and his squad looking to do great things here, and in this preview we'll be looking through at that squad, who's been selected, who's missed out, also their fixtures that are coming up for the Dubai Sevens competition. But we will jump straight into it. The squad for Samoa in Dubai is going to be as follows. Vau'avaisa Awhasua, he is the captain. So last year we did see the three co-captains, Vau'avaisa Awhasua, Malani Matavao, and Va'a Pilomaleko. This year they have gone with the main captain in Vau'avaisa Awhasua, and then also two vice captains who we will mention a bit later on. Also in the squad, Fa'amaoni Jr. Lalomilo, we did see him in action for the Oceania Sevens competition. BJ Lima and Motu Opitai, two prominent players in the squad. They've done great things recently. Both got a bit of size to them. I know that Motu Opitai was tearing it up in the Oceania Sevens because of that frame, because of the power, and that is something Samoa will need in their group, as they've got New Zealand, they've got South Africa, and also the Canadians to contest with in Pool A. Paitaifono Sineo Tavita, he is going to be on debut for the Samoans in Dubai. Taunua Ulivai, of course, a man who will not be on debut. He's had quite a bit of experience under his belt, knows how to score tries, is a very good player when it comes to opening up space for his teammates, as well as breaking through when he needs to score the tries himself. Palacio Samuela Neula, also going to be on debut for the Samoans here. Malakisi Masifau, Paul Eti Slater, he is one of the two vice captains. Alongside him, the other vice captain, it is Paul Scanlon. So two more experienced heads. They haven't actually got Malani Matavao. They also don't have Va'a Pilomaleko, and I feel like that is a massive hit for the Samoans. They would have loved to have him, but I believe that is based off injury of why he's not able to play. I do believe he will be available in a few leagues' time though, so hopefully he will be back in time for the Olympics, as of course they'll want to have not just Va'a Pilomaleko but also Malani Matavao back into the squad after his Samoan Rugby World Cup campaign. Eliza Pita Alofipo, Fa'afoi Falaniko, Levi Milford, and then also Pasia Tuifua, the last man who will be on debut for Samoa. So quite a few new names in there, 3 in total, who will have the chance of making their debut in Dubai, but still those experienced heads that will be able to help Samoa towards yet again another successful leg in their group. Though I mentioned it, they've got South Africa, they've got New Zealand, and they've got Canada. 3 sides that you cannot underestimate. The Canadians are a bit of a dark horse in that group, but the 2 sides that people are firmly looking at is South Africa and New Zealand, and they are actually the first 2 games for Samoa in Pool A. Their first match will be up against South Africa, 7:50 p.m. on Saturday, the 2nd of December, New Zealand time. And the benefit that Samoa have is they had their Oceania Sevens competition not too long ago, so they've at least had some game time. They've had time to try and build that chemistry, try and find what works when they're out there on the park. Whereas South Africa, we haven't seen them in action since the last competition, so it's been a little while. Whether or not they can find that chemistry straight off the bat is still yet to be determined. The next game for Samoa, it is at 12:20 a.m. New Zealand time on the Sunday morning. That is up against New Zealand. And we did see that as the final of the Oceania Sevens competition. I don't see this match being any different in terms of how close the score is. They went to golden point in that contest. This one I think will be determined by less than 7 points. And then their last game up against the Canadians, that is at 4:38 a.m. New Zealand time on the Sunday morning. And if they can get themselves a big win there, it will certainly help them towards a quarterfinal spot. We've got to remember, due to there only being 3 pools, it means that the top 2 from each group go through, and then the 2 best third place sides do make their way through to the next stage. So Samoa, if they do struggle a little bit in those first 2 contests, as long as they keep it a little bit close and also get themselves a big win over Canada, they should find themselves through to the quarterfinals. But now we are up to that stage of trying to predict how far Samoa go in this Dubai Sevens competition. I'll be honest, they've been thrown in the deep end with the teams that they've got in their grouping. Definitely New Zealand and South Africa, nowhere near an easy task to just get your Sevens campaign underway for the 2023-2024 season. So I think that they'll finish 3rd in their group, but I still feel they'll go through to the quarterfinals. And I am going to say whoever they come up against in the quarterfinals, sadly, I do think it will be a tough side for the Samoans, and I do see them getting knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Dubai Sevens. I really hope I'm wrong. I think without having Milani Matavao and without having Va'a Pelomaleko, it's going to hurt them quite a bit. They also don't have Tuna Tuitama. I'm not too sure what's happened to him, but he was definitely one of the key players for them last year. It's a shame that we don't get to see him for this leg of the Sevens circuit. But do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, how far do you think Samoa will go in the Dubai Sevens? Who are their key players that you are looking out for when they take to the field? But we will be doing the live commentary on the channel as well, so be sure to check that out. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one.